Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Class 11th, subject economics. Our topic is importance of agriculture in Indian economy. Importance of agriculture in Indian economy. Now, first point of importance, contribution to the GDP. Contribution to GDP. About 1/4 of India's GDP depends on the primary sector, of which agriculture is core component. About 1/4 of India's GDP depends on the primary sector, of which agriculture is the core import component. During the period of planning, contribution of agricultural sector to the GDP has been ranging between 51 to 14.2%. 51 to 14.2% for different years, though it has tended to decline over time. This was high as 51%. This was high as 51% in 1950-51 and as low as 14.2 in 2010 and 11. Now, the reduced percentage contribution of agriculture does not imply reduction in the farm production. It only implies relatively greater growth of non-farm production. It was because of the non-farm production. Contribution of agriculture does not imply reduction in farm production. It only implies relatively greater growth of non-farm production. In 1950-51, farm production was very high, so the contribution to the GDP was 51%. It reduced to the 14.2% in 2010-11 because of greater growth of non-farm production. Number 2, supply of wage goods. Supply of wage goods. Production of wage goods is of central significance in crop farming. Wage goods are the necessities of life. Such as wheat, rice, pulses, maize, bajra, oilseeds, etc. Agriculture sector in India provides food to about 106 crore of people and fodder to about 38 crore of animals. Supply of wage goods. Production of wage goods is central significance in crop farming. Wage goods are necessities of life. Such as wheat, rice, pulses, maize, bajra, oilseeds. Agriculture sector in India provides about food to about 106 crore people, 106 crore people, and fodder to about 38 crore animals, 30 crore animals, 38 crore animals. Third point is employment. ये है importance of agriculture in Indian economy. In Indian economy, in India, agriculture is a significant source of employment. It is a significant source of employment. Agriculture is a significant source of employment. Over 50% of working population, 50% of working population in India is engaged in agriculture sector, implying that agriculture is the principal source of subsistence for the people of India. Employment generation in India, agriculture is a significant source of employment. Over 50% of working population in India is engaged in agriculture. This is the third point of importance. Now the fourth point of importance is industrial raw material. Agriculture supplies industrial raw materials in terms of cotton, for textiles, seeds for oil, cotton for textile industry, seeds for oil industry, sugarcane for sugar industry, and so on and so forth. In fact, growth of secondary sector, industrial sector, significantly depends on the growth of primary sector, that is agriculture sector. Industrial raw material, so far as industrial raw material is concerned, we are discussing here the importance of agriculture in Indian economy. The fourth point of importance is industrial raw material. Agriculture supplies industrial raw material in terms of cotton for textile industries, seeds for oil industries, sugar canes for sugar industries, and so on. In fact, growth of secondary sector, industry is the secondary sector and agriculture is the primary sector. So far as, in fact, growth of secondary sector, that is industrial sector, significantly depends on the growth of primary sector, that is agriculture sector. Fifth point of importance is contribution to international trade. Agriculture makes a significant contribution to India's international trade. India exports tea, jute, cash nuts, tobacco, coffee, and spices, all of which are foreign products. These are all foreign products. Thus, agriculture sector makes a substantial contribution to forex. Forex means foreign exchange. Reserves of the country. Contribution to international trade. Agriculture makes a significant contribution to India's international trade. India exports tea, jute, cashew nuts, tobacco, coffee, and spices, and spices, all of which are foreign products. These are all foreign products. Thus, agriculture sector makes a substantial contribution to forex, means foreign exchange reserves. Foreign exchange reserves. That is, foreign exchange reserves are uh, uh, foreign foreign exchange reserves are gained through the agriculture. Number sixth point of importance is contribution to domestic trade. To domestic contribution to domestic trade, agriculture also plays a significant role in the country's domestic trade. This is borne out by the fact that huge expenditure in terms of in India is incurred on the purchase of farm products needed by more than a billion of people in the country. Contribution to domestic trade, agriculture also plays a significant role in the country's domestic trade. यानी कि जो चीज़ें हमें डोमेस्टिकली तैयार हो जाती हैं उनके लिए एग्रीकल्चर एक बहुत बड़ा मार्केट है. दिस इज borne out by the fact that huge expenditure in India is incurred on the purchase of farm products. फार्म प्रोडक्ट्स पर बहुत सारा खर्च किया जाता है. Farm products which are needed by more than a billion people in the country. Number seventh point जो है, seventh point in brief we will discuss it, center of transport industry. यानी कि ट्रांसपोर्ट इंडस्ट्री भी मुनहसर है एग्रीकल्चर पर. Agriculture plays the central role in the growth of transport industry in India. Both railways and roadways are the bulk carriers of farm products in India. Thus, agriculture is a significant source of demand for the transport services. We are discussing here importance of agriculture in Indian economy. यहाँ पर हम central number 7th point जो हम डिस्कस कर रहे हैं, that is central to the transport industry. Central to the transport industry. Agriculture जो है, एग्रीकल्चर प्लेज द सेंट्रल रोल इन द ग्रोथ ऑफ ट्रांसपोर्ट इंडस्ट्री. ट्रांसपोर्ट इंडस्ट्री की ग्रोथ के लिए एग्रीकल्चर बहुत बड़ा रोल निभा रहा है इन इंडिया. बोथ रेलवेज एंड रोडवेज और द बल्क कैरियर्स ऑफ फार्म प्रोडक्ट्स इन इंडिया. फार्म प्रोडक्ट्स जो ट्रांसपोर्ट किए जाते हैं एक जगह से दूसरी जगह, तो उसका बहुत बड़ा सोर्स जो है ट्रांसपोर्टेशन का सोर्स है, दैट इज रेलवेज एंड रेलवेज. Thus, agriculture is a significant source of demand for the transport service in India. Wealth of nation जो है, number 8th point जो हम लिखेंगे यहाँ पर, wealth of nation. Large part of country's wealth belongs to agricultural sector. In terms of fixed assets, land occupies the highest rank in India. Besides capital worth crores of rupees, cities invested in major and minor irrigation projects. Wealth of nation is large part of the country's wealth belongs to the agriculture sector. Large part of the wealth जो है belongs to the agriculture sector. In terms of fixed assets की जब हम बात करते हैं, land occupies the highest rank. Fixed assets में land जो है it occupies the highest rank in India. Besides capital worth crores of rupees, stays invested in major and minor irrigation projects. Briefly, agriculture in India of central significance both in terms of production of foreign products and in terms of expenditure on the non-foreign products. Being a significant source of expenditure on non-foreign products, agriculture plays an indispensable role in the generation of market for investment, which is crucial to the overall growth and development of the economy. In brief, agriculture in India is of central significance both in terms of production of foreign products and in terms of expenditure on non-farm products. Being a significant source of expenditure on non-farm products, agriculture plays an important, indispensable role in generating market for investment, which is crucial to the overall growth and development of the economy. That is all for today. Thank you.